Here is the completed Mark 12 Mod 1 SPR build. Taken it out a few times, got it all broken in. Probably got about 200 rounds or so through it now. All different types of ammo, from green tips to several different types of match ammunition, and have not had any issues whatsoever with the rifle. It's functioned flawlessly on all the different types of ammo, and really happy with the accuracy and the performance. That Douglas barrel, it shoots great. With the 1 in 7 twists, I found that its favorite ammo is the Federal 77 grain Sierra Match King. So I've shot several different types of match ammo through this, from the Federal 69 grain Sierra Match King to this ADI 69 grain Sierra Match King as well, which didn't do that great. I think it was probably about 1 MOA, maybe a little over actually. Also tried the Black Hills. This is actually TMK, Sierra TMK round, tip Match King. They also didn't shoot that great. It was probably 1 MOA, maybe a little bit over that actually. And this Hornady Super Performance, which is a 75 grain, and yeah, that's not that great either. So best ammo, Sierra Match King 77 grain. I've only taken the gun out to 100 yards so far, and I tried out the MOA all-day challenge. So if you're unfamiliar, this is something, it's on AR15.com. And basically you shoot 5 shot groups, and you got to average under 1 MOA for those 5 groups. So the 77 grain Sierra Match King, I believe I averaged somewhere around 0.875 MOA. And that's the best this gun has shot so far with me behind it, just with a small rear bag basically. And the first day I took it out, I think I was using the Federal 69 grain Sierra Match King, and this is the best it can do. I think it was 1.1 inches, which is just right at 1 MOA, maybe a little bit over. So not terrible. I mean, that's pretty good performance, I think, for what the rifle was designed for. I'll probably try it again at some point just to see if I can better myself. Now I did not use the scope on there, since it's only 8.5 power. For me, precision shooting, it's a little more difficult, even though it's only 100 yards. I ended up taking the Vortex off of my other SPR that I built, which I'll show you guys as well. It's got a LaRue barrel, very accurate as well. So the gun is super fun to shoot suppressed. I'm still waiting on my tax stamp, but I've taken it to an indoor range, an indoor 100-yard range with the suppressor, and again it functioned flawlessly. Put all kinds of ammo through it. No overgassing that I noticed. I didn't get a whole bunch of gas in my face or anything. I guess that gas buster charging handle is supposed to help with that a little bit, but again, it's really fun, and I was able to actually take off my hearing protection and just sort of get an idea standing, you know, a few feet away from it while someone else was shooting, and it wasn't bad. I feel like it was hearing safe, and I'm sure it would even be better outdoors, because with the echo indoors it gets pretty crazy. But it's a great, fun build, great platform. So I've got some footage of me shooting this rifle suppressed at the indoor range that I mentioned earlier, but first I wanted to mention mounting the scope, since I don't think I put that in any of the previous build videos. Sometimes it can be pretty tricky to level the scope out. So the loophole here has alignment markings on it, which can be helpful, but I decided to buy basically a gun vise and this Wheeler leveling system. So it's got basically a barrel clamp level here, and then first you put this on the receiver, you level the receiver, you put this on the barrel, and you make sure the levels match, and then you can start actually mounting your rings and the scope, and you put this on top of the scope and basically compare it to the barrel level that you set earlier until it's perfect, and tighten down your rings, and you're done. So it's pretty easy process. I think this system makes it a lot easier, so you're not guessing. You know your reticle is going to be level when you're done. So here's the two SPRs together. I guess the left one's probably not a true SPR, but you know, you have extra parts left over. What do? You build another rifle, I guess. So this one's got a much more powerful scope on. This is the same scope that I used to do the MOA challenge on this rifle as well as the other one. It's a Vortex Viper PST, I think 6 to 24 power, and I shot the MOA all day challenge on, I think, right around 12 power, which helps me a lot. And this gun has a LaRue stealth barrel. I think it's a 1 8 twist, and it actually shoots a little better than the Mark 12. The LaRue barrel, it's a really nice barrel, and it also likes the Federal 77 grain Sierra Match King bullet. So I think the best group I shot with this is 0.75 MOA for the challenge, which I think is somewhere right now up in 20th place or something like that. So they're both great shooting rifles, both great platforms. Can't go wrong with either. So here's a quick teaser of the next build that I'm currently working on. So keep an eye out for that. And if you think you know what these are for, post up a comment.